Hey, good morning, everyone. How's it going today? It's Coach Alvarez here on this awesome Saturday morning. Up, trying to make things happen. Hope everyone's doing well, doing things that they're supposed to be doing, or doing the best they can in a certain circumstance. Today, I wanted to, there's so many good things in this book. Again, just to go back to my reference here, I'm still in the Discipline Equals Freedom book, and a lot of good information in here. And again, flipping through it, some of the things pertain to right now, and then some of the things don't. But this one here is just really, really deep stuff. So I wanted to share this with everyone in just a second here. Good morning, guys. Give me a thumbs up or some kind of show me some love there if you're jumping on board. So let me get into this real quick. So it says weakness. That's the title, weakness. Do I have weakness? I'm nothing but weakness. I'm not naturally strong or fast or flexible. I'm certainly not the smartest person in the world. I get emotional over stupid things. I eat the wrong foods. I don't sleep enough. I procrastinate and I waste time. I care too much about meaningless things and not enough about important things. My ego is too big. My mind is too small, often trapped inside itself. Now, all that being said, I have a saying: a person's strength is often their biggest weakness, but their weakness can become strengths. Me, I am weak. In all those ways, I am weak. But, there's a huge but here, okay? I don't accept that. I don't accept that I am what I am. That is that I am doomed to be. No, I do not accept that. I'm fighting. I'm always fighting. I'm struggling and I'm scrapping and I'm kicking and I'm clawing at those weaknesses to change them, to stop them. Some days I win, but some days I don't. But each and every day I get back up and I move forward. With my fist clenched toward the battle, toward the struggle, I am, and I fight with everything I've got to overcome those weaknesses and those shortfalls and those flaws, and I strive to be just a little bit better today than I was yesterday. Let me go back over this again, just in case you just missed this stuff. So he's naming off all these things that he's you don't get enough sleep. He eats the wrong foods. He's not strong, naturally strong or fast or flexible. His ego's too big. His mind is too small, trapped inside itself. He procrastinates. But then on the flip side, it's like he doesn't accept that. I'm fighting. I'm always fighting. I'm struggling and I'm scrapping and I'm kicking and I'm clawing at those weaknesses to change them, to stop them. Some days I win, but some days I don't. But each and every day I get back up and I move forward with my fist clenched toward the battle, towards the struggle, and I fight with everything I've got to overcome those weaknesses and those shortfalls and those flaws as I strive to be just a little bit better today than I was yesterday. Obviously I like this one because I think this is all of us. We all have, no one's perfect. Everyone has something that they're not good at, or they want to be good at and they're not, or they have, some type of whatever that we wish we had but we don't have. But that doesn't mean that we should just give up on certain things and just let it be, because that's just the way we were born. It doesn't mean we have to stop doing certain things. The mistakes right here. He eats the wrong foods. He doesn't sleep enough. As much as I eat healthy and as much as I stay on top of my game, about the food. Do I eat certain foods on certain days? Yeah, I do. I don't go, I don't beat myself up over it too much. But, there's days where, I want to eat a certain thing. I'll go ahead and eat it. Not get enough sleep. That's definitely me, especially lately with all the stuff that's going on. My mind's always racing. My mind's always at work. There's days where I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I just seem like I can't fall back to sleep. But I still get up on the time that I'm supposed to get up, even though I don't want to get up because I feel like my body's asking me to lay back down. But I understand that there's work to do and there's things that need to be done. He's talking about he cares too much about meaningless things and not enough about the important things. Yeah, me too. All this stuff. He's not naturally strong, not naturally flexible. Man, I relate to all this. This whole first page here, I relate to all the weaknesses. But I most definitely relate to the second page here where he doesn't accept that. I don't accept a lot of the things that, that I was born with or that I don't have or I wish I had or whatever the case my weaknesses might be. I definitely don't accept that. And getting up every day trying to do these things, is an example of fighting, struggling, scrapping, kicking, clawing, back against the wall. He's talking about clench your fist. I talked about it in other videos about putting the dukes up, back against the wall. And you just, back in the day, that was just kind of a reference that, my friends would, tell me, back against the wall, man. And you just keep on swinging until you can't swing no more. And that stuff has always stuck with me. It's always stuck with me. And this is definitely one of those times where our backs are against the wall. And, we're scrapping and we're clawing and we're kicking and we're struggling and we're trying to do certain things. So I relate to this stuff really, really deep here. And I just wanted to get this out because I know a lot of you can relate to this stuff that we're all going through. We all have our weaknesses. We all have our struggles that we're dealing with, but that doesn't mean we have to accept them. Don't accept them. Don't accept the fact that what you're going through has to be permanent. Don't live in that. Don't make that a permanent address. I heard that one time, like, this is not our permanent address. This is temporary. It's a temporary housing that we're in. And we will, if you do the right things, if you put your mind in the right place and take care of yourself during these times like you're supposed to, eat right, read the right things, listen to the right things, think the right things, talk to the right people, everyone will make it out on the other side of this good, but if you allow this time to just beat you up along with all the other things that you feel weak at, it's going to be very hard. And you start accepting the L's, accepting the losses, it's just going to make things really, really tough on the other end of this, So that's just one thing that I've talked about before is just the L's. We all get L's, losses every day. There's things that'll be just going good for a while, and then, there's just times where we take those L's, but I don't accept those L's because there's always something I can do to fix or try to make things better. So whatever it is that you're going through, besides what we're going through with, obviously the situation at hand, don't accept it. Start putting things in place. Start finding, obviously if you're watching this or you catch this later, however you come about these videos here, then you're at least going towards the right direction of trying to put yourself in place to handle those weaknesses and become stronger, where you were weak. Again, no one's perfect. I get that all the time. Oh, you think you're perfect, Alvarez, you think you're perfect. No, I know I'm not perfect, man. I know that I'm not the most physically gifted individual out there. I don't look, I don't look like certain individuals out there that are all ripped and shredded. And as much as I lift weights and run and take care of myself, I don't look like, some people that eat the worst foods and they take their shirt off, man, and they got 6-pack abs, man, and they eat horrible. It's not life isn't fair like that. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, keep fighting, work your way through this struggle, keep clawing, put your back against the wall, put the dukes up, man. And just every single day, just try to just chip away at certain things that you're weak at. And you'll start to see everything shift and everything turn. Like I said, there's so many things that I've went through in my life. I'm older now, I'm 45 years old, and I've been through quite a bit with people, as many people that have, either turn their back on me or stab me in the back, or however you want to put it, left me, whatever the case may be, I still love people. I still love to be around people. I'm a people person. I don't have that wall up where I don't want to give to people. I still want to give. I don't know who the next person is that might do me wrong or whatever. I might shortchange someone else that I can help someone else out. So it is what it is. If that stuff happens again, or whatever the thing that I've had happen in the past happens, I can handle it better because I've been through it, So again, no one's perfect. We all have these flaws that we have, but don't beat yourself up over it. Work on it. Don't accept it. Make things better every day. But it takes the full circle, Make sure your mind is right. Make sure you're eating the right things. You're exercising. You're eating the right foods. You're putting yourself around the right people. When you do all those things, things will just get better for you, and you can start tackling these things and start winning in certain areas where you're losing. All right. So, at least over here where I'm at, it's a beautiful morning. I got the normal routine. Got some chores to do, got some dogs to take for a walk, and then I got some online classes to teach later, get these kids working out, talk to my adults. And so, you guys have a great day, great afternoon. And again, handle these weaknesses, don't accept them, and be better than you were yesterday. All right, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.